New York State law is massive, so I can't explain it.
No, I know.
I would say I feel fairly confident that I checked
Committee
it.
meeting started.
700.
Not yet. A motion to
So moved, second.
minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Both ways. Okay. We're going to take number 24 out of order. Karen is here. Karen.
Good evening.
This is amending resolution number 93 for 2016 regarding the governor's Enough is Enough campaign and amending the 2016 crime victim and sexual violence center budget.
Thank you so much. We've been given the opportunity by the New York State Department of Health to apply for a COLA award. They stipulated, however, that they want a resolution stating that this will only be used for salary or fringe-related expenses. So I'm asking if I could please have this resolution that states that if I accept this $1,360, it will be used against salary and fringe.
Anybody have any questions? Motions?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? And
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Feel better.
All right. Going to, under previous business, number 1, resolution number 80, preventing the hiring of former county legislators and family members of current and former county legislators by the county of Albany.
I spoke to Mr. Mayo. We still don't have a decision. It's sent out late, unfortunately, for the county attorney. We don't have a decision back, and Mr. Mayo is agreeable to table this until we do get the decision. So that's table at his request.
Okay, table of this request. Number 2, resolution number 84, amending the Albany County Legislative Rules of Order.
I believe that's Mr. Mendix, and that's...
He's not here, so table.
Table
Yep.
at his request.
Okay. Number 3, resolution number 127, authorizing 50% of the real property taxes collected by the county of Albany on real property conveyed by the Albany County Land Bank Corporation to be remitted to said entity. Mr. Higgins?
No, you can table this.
Okay, table. Number 4, local law number J for 2016. Local law of the County of Albany, New York, amending local law number 1 for 2001, entitled the Local Law of the County of Albany, New York, adopting countywide notification requirements for commercial and residential lawn pesticide applications. Provide that the signs giving notice of pesticide application required by Environmental Conservation Law, Section 33-1005, made available at the point of sale. This is table pending public
Yes,
hearing.
public hearing on this matter will be tomorrow night.
Okay.
It's tabled, and we will probably ask to have a closed public forum meeting if the public hearing goes well.
Okay. All right. Move on to number 5. Local law number K for 2016. Local law of the County of Albany, New York, amending Section 206 of the Albany County Charter, and local law number 8 for 1993 as subsequently amended for the purpose of restructuring the legislature by reducing the number of legislators.
No, we can table this also, please.
Number 6, local law number N for 2016, the local law of the County of Albany, New York, prohibiting Albany County government from discriminating against potential employees based on their criminal record or conviction. And we have an amended version of this.
Yes, I think, does everyone have the amended version?
There are minor amendments which will not require an additional public hearing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy to answer any questions or go over some of the
Why don't you
some of
explain a
the
little bit
amendments.
what the minor amendments were?
Okay, so major amendment is that the appeals process was simplified. So the old version, if the county decides not to hire an applicant based on their criminal history, because background check, this would be basically after a conditional offer of employment is made, the county could do a background check or inquire about criminal history, find out about the criminal history, make that determination based on New York Correctional Law Article 23A that they do not want to hire the applicant. On the old version, once that happens, the applicant could appeal back to the county. The county would basically with attaching mitigating evidence or an argument in response to why he or she thinks that he or she should be hired, and then the county would come back with a decision. Then the applicant would have the option to appeal to the to an appeals committee. I simplified it so that if the county decides not to hire the applicant would just appeal straight to the appeals committee. I think it's much better this way, much simpler for everyone, and I think it just make the law work a lot better. The appeals committee used to be just the Human Rights Commission with also the Director of Affirmative Action on that committee. I turned it to just the Human Rights Commission because that's really the purpose of the Human Rights Commission, is to hear appeals like that. So I think that makes more sense. Under the exceptions, you'll see that a lot of them were crossed out. The reason for that is because the first exception says that basically anything that's prohibited in any other laws, any other applicable laws will apply to this law. So basically all these exceptions will still be part of the law. We just don't need to specifically state that. That way the law is more flexible in case state or federal law related to this changes in the future. And the Human Resources Department is going to be in charge of the enforcement rather than solely the Division of Affirmative Action. And that's about it.
Anybody on the committee have any questions? Brian?
Quick one, Sam, under section 6, paragraph D, what's the reason for adding that specific reference to correction law 23A there?
That was just to make it a little bit more clear that when the county is determining whether or not to hire someone based on criminal history, that they should really be following this law. I mean, it doesn't really change the law. It's just to make it a little bit more clear that there's already a state law that lays out the what an employer is supposed to consider based on criminal history.
So this wouldn't further restrict an employer's ability to make a good faith determination here.
No, because the employer would have to follow that law anyways. This is just making it a little bit more clear. It doesn't really.
At this point, we're the employer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just the county.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes, I know. No, I mean, the concerns I raised the last time where there are some legitimate reasons, like a sexual assault conviction, and I just want to make sure we're not restricting the employer's ability to make a good faith determination like that. In addition to this language.
The county would still be able, if there was, a serious thing like that, I mean, the county would be able to not hire someone. It would all be based on, I can pass this around if you'd like, it would all be based on what's already written out in New York Correctional Law, Article 23A. It depends on
And also on some reasonableness with respect to some jobs that are within the county that involve taking care of certain people with disabilities or whatever.
Yeah, and stuff like the time that has elapsed since the occurrence of the crime, the age of the person at the time, the crime, the legitimate interest of the public agency or private employer in protecting property and the general safety and welfare of specific individuals or the general public. There's, definitely some leeway to the county on ensuring that we wouldn't be, hiring someone who could be dangerous for others in the workplace or, would something like that. And so that's why, that's why there's also an appeals process. To be fair to everyone, the Human Rights Commission would be able to then make that determination if there is any disagreement about that.
Thanks, Sam.
Anybody else have any other questions?
We get a copy of that?
Of this law?
No, the modification.
Yes. I thought everyone had it.
No. Thanks.
Get a motion, or Peter, you have
That's what
one?
the changes are.
Any more
Okay,
questions? Make a motion?
So moved.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Unanimous. All right. Number 8, resolution number 407, public hearing on proposed local law number P for 2016. Is that the wage? Oh, sorry, I skipped that. Sorry. Go back to 7. Local law 2016, Albany County Charter, local law, County of Albany, New York, repealing local law number 8, 1993 as amended, titled local law in relation to the adoption of a county charter for the County of Albany and enacting in place thereof a revised Albany County Charter.
Table.
Table, okay. Now we got number 8. Resolution number 407, public hearing on proposed local law number P for 2016, and that's the wage gap.
Wage gap, there's two of those.
Yeah, what's going on with that, Brian?
I don't want to speak for my co-sponsors, but I think we're still working on trying to come together with changes.
So we're tabling that? Okay. Number 9, resolution number 408, public hearing on proposed local law number Q for 2016. And that's yours too, Brian, with the dogs?
Yes. We're happy to table that, though I would be happy here if the committee members had any questions or concerns or any thoughts, having had a chance to look at this.
You want to pass that out, get it down for public hearing?
I want to fine tune the language a little bit, so I'll table it one more month.
All right. Okay, moving on to number 10, resolution number 409, public hearing on proposed local law number R for 2016. And that,
Same thing, Mr. Chair.
same thing?
Unless anyone
Okay.
has any questions or concerns.
Tabling that too. Number 11, resolution number 410, public hearing on proposed local law number T for 2016.
That's the annual one, I believe, Mr. Lance will be.
Yes.
So we're
Are we tabling that?
tabling that one too?
If you want to explain what's going on, legislator Cox is here. You're going to table this?
I think we should. We haven't really finished walking it out yet.
All right.
Haven't agreed upon how we're going to pursue it.
All right, number 12, resolution number 411, public hearing on proposed local law O for 2016. Where's it? Oh,
It's already been tabled.
that's already been tabled, so we're tabling the public hearing on that? Nope,
He's not here.
not here. All right. Number 13, resolution number 412, public hearing on proposed local law number U for 2016. That's,
Who's the sponsor?
No,
He's not here.
Table.
tabling that one? Okay.
Anyway.
Right. All right, 14. That's the local law number P for 2016, local law of the County of Albany, New York, to help address the wage gap between women and men by prohibiting employers from requiring job applicants to provide prior or current salary information before offering them employment. Table. Okay. Number 15, local law number Q for 2016, local law of the County of Albany, New York, to protect canines from enclosure and dangerously hot or cold vehicles. Table. 16, local law number R for 2016, local law of the County of Albany, New York, to limit the length of time that canines may be restrained outdoors, no more than 2 hours in any continuous 12-hour period.
Once again.
Table that once again. All right. Number 17, local law number S for 2016, local law of the County of Albany, New York, regulating the use of polystyrene foam disposable food service ware and requiring the use of biodegradable or compostable food service ware by food service establishments in Albany County by amending local law A for 2012 as adopted November 12, 2013. Bruce?
I don't know if we did this last week, or last month, but if we haven't done so already, can we step to the county attorney for an opinion?
I don't think we did it last, the only thing we sent to the county attorney for opinion last month, I think, was Dave's law.
Was Dave's.
So do you want
So-
to do that?
Yeah, I did meet with the Board of Health, with the Health Department and the Commissioner last week on this issue, and I asked them for an opinion from the Board of Health, and they're not meeting again until December. So I think in the interim, if I can get all these little pieces in place, and I would like to get a letter from the Board of Health on the issue.
Yep.
And I have some time anyway, so if we could get an opinion from the county attorney on the legality of it, that would be great. And I did incorporate, there's an amended version, and I did incorporate some changes that the Department of Health had requested, which are in here, but given the fact that, we're gonna send it away, we don't have to discuss them now.
Very
And,
good. So
thanks.
table it pending those things, correct?
Yep, and I think everybody has a new version.
Yep.
You have the new version?
All right.
I have nothing.
Yeah,
I get nothing out of that.
Or did you?
Instead of you guys, last week, Friday.
You probably did, but.
You were out of the office.
Number 18, Local law number T, 2016, local law of the County of Albany, New York, amending and updating local law number D, 2013, human rights law for Albany County. That's Dave.
It's a change of piece to, and the public hearing was taken. So
Right.
Oh, okay.
19, local law number U for 2016, local law of the County of Albany, New York, amending the
This is
Albany
Rich
County
too,
Charter
right?
for the purpose of increasing transparency in the budget process.
Table.
Table that? Okay. Current business. Number 20, resolution number 457, public hearing on proposed law, local law number S for 2016. And that's the polystyrene that we're gonna,
This is the public hearing notice, so if we can move this out, this would be in November, correct?
yeah,
The hearing will be at the end of November, that's
Yeah, at the
correct.
end- yeah, so if we can move this out, because I'd like to get, if there's public comments, I want to get them to the Board of Health before they discuss the issues.
anybody have any questions on that? We get a motion? Second, all in favor? Aye. Okay, unanimous.
And we'll change the date,
Oh, yeah.
November, whatever, 22nd, I believe. Is that correct?
Change the date on that.
Thanks.
Number 21, resolution number 458, public hearing on proposed local law number V for 2016. And that's the, is that your, Mr. Krause's?
Yes. That's just for the public hearing.
Okay. Do we get a motion to move that?
This is, yeah, this is.
Second? All in favor? Aye. Unanimous.
This will be in November too.
That'll be November 2, we'll change that. Okay, number 22, resolution number 460, resolution requiring local laws be provided to the county attorney for comment.
Table.
Tabled? Okay.
I would note that any local law is requested to be provided to the county attorney is currently provided. I don't know that we need a local law saying we have to.
Are we discussing this or just?
Well,
I just wanted to point that out, that's crucial.
It's being tabled, but you want to have somebody have comment on it?
I do, and we did something similar, I think, a couple of years ago, and I had the same concern. I think this is a separation of powers issue. Giving the county attorney basically veto power over any local law is giving essentially the executive appointee veto power over any local law before it even comes to the county executive. Passing a local law should be just a legislative function. And I understand the concern about having local laws being reviewed by council, but if both parties have council, we have council review these things. I don't think it's necessary to require that the county attorney necessarily as a rule review every local law. I can see a situation, I'm not saying anything about this county executive, but if a certain county executive in the future didn't want to deal with a local law, he or she could have his county attorney veto it, rather than he or she going to the political unpopular decision of vetoing something. I think it's a problem to the separation of powers, and it's a problem for an executive to essentially have two ways to veto a local law. Frankly,
Which is
outside
my
of
opinion.
separation.
If the legislature wants a county attorney opinion, they can ask for it.
So this will be the last one, I think.
And that's never
Required.
Never been denied.
No, it's not. Every request that you're sent to the county.
That's not true.
Okay, well, that's the same. All right, number 23, local law number V for 2016, local law of the County of New York amending section 207 of the Albany County Charter, local law number 8, 1993, as subsequently amended relating to commission on reapportionment, and that's tabled pending the public hearing. If there's anything else, can I get a motion to adjourn? Second, all in favor?
No, I think part of it is